Hi, welcome to Slightly Silly Girl channel. That name was kept on a whim, so ignore. Or actually remember it because you might want to come back to it every now and then because it's going to be a fun ride. So I do have some notes that I want to refer to when I'm talking, and hence I'm looking for my phone. Well, to note, it is 11:34 p.m. on a Friday night, and I am waiting for my husband to come back home. But in the meanwhile, I wanted to make this video, say welcome to my 4 subscribers. Hi, and thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I really hope that you're able to find what you're looking for here with me and go on this journey with me and find out what we want. But before that, I wanted to talk about why I'm starting this channel at 36. Yes, big reveal, that's my age. So I wanted to create content for a really long time. I wanted a creative outlet and not YouTube specifically. I've had my fair share of Instagram pages as well. That clearly did not work, which is why I'm here on YouTube now. Uh, this probably maybe my fifth attempt or maybe sixth. I've honestly lost count. So I have started pages before. I have deleted pages before. I've come back, left again, changed directions, lost patience, walked away more number of times than I'd like to admit. One of the very first pages that I had created was a Bookstagram account on Instagram. And it was doing pretty decently, actually. I had more than 1,000 followers. I genuinely loved what I was doing there. Genuinely do love reading and talking about books, creating content around that. And for a while, it felt like, I'd found something that I'd like to stick to. But the more seriously I started taking content creating for that particular page, the more it started taking over my life. I was always on my phone. I was constantly thinking, what should I post next? What should I write? What video should I record? Am I looking good? Am I not looking good in the video? Is this sounding weird? Is this really me? Is this not? How should I edit? Which app should I use? Is this working? Is this not working? Shall I do what this other creator is doing? My screen time had become ridiculous. And I think it was somewhere around 8 hours a day at one point. Can you believe it? That's the number of hours I need to be working to get my paycheck at the end of the month. But I was instead spending time here on Instagram. So you can imagine my concentration level at work. It really, like, it did take over my life for a bit. And of course, no points for guessing, it slowly stopped being fun for me. It started affecting me physically too. Mentally, of course, yes, aforementioned reasons, but it also started affecting me physically. My eyes were really, really badly impacted, actually. Eventually, I went to the doctor. They were clearly not happy with what I was doing to myself, and that was a hard moment. It was a reality check because suddenly something that I loved had become something that was hurting me. And so I took a harsh decision to delete the page. I did not deactivate it. I directly deleted the page. I knew I needed the distance from it because otherwise I would have kept returning to it. And like any normal human being, I regretted my decision later. I absolutely did, of course. But after a few months, when I started feeling better, I realized that I did take the right decision and that I should not be going back to creating content, at least not on Instagram, because Instagram is all about instant gratification. So that is exactly what I needed, and I did that, and I was happy for a few months. But after a few months, despite all of the realization and epiphany that, oh, this is blessing in disguise, I'm really happy now, I'm taking care of myself, I'm mentally present, my eyes are good, I wondered then if I had made a mistake. But somewhere, of course, I also knew that at that point in my life, it was the right thing to do. And then I tried again. I made another page. This time I really thought I was ready. I thought I had the balance, but I started losing patience really quickly with it. Although I did have 120-ish followers in 2 months, I did not feel like it was doing well. I was losing patience. I was wondering, why am I not at 1,000 followers already? Why don't I have 1 million view already? 2 months and I'm not famous yet. You know, all of these crazy notions are coming to my head. And I thought it was going nowhere. So I deleted that one too. And I still don't know if that was a mistake. Then I made another page, by the way, and then another, and then another. And I kept deleting the previous ones. Not deactivating, really deleting it. Because at one page I reached 20 followers in 2 months, only 20 followers, and then it was a hot mess. I was a hot mess. And somewhere along the way, somewhere between creating and deleting so many pages, I realized I was chasing trends. I was creating what seemed to work. I was copying formats. I was looking outside all the time. And I think that is why none of it stayed, because it wasn't me. None of the content I was creating was authentically me. Those trends that I was chasing, it worked for other people because it belonged to them. Maybe, maybe not. It was their luck. I don't know, but it definitely wasn't me. And then came my last page. Trust me, just the last one on Instagram. And this time, my very first reel, it crossed around 90,000 views. I got 400 followers in 3 to 4 days. There were endless messages, high engagement, 450 to 500 views on my stories. Everything I was just waiting for to happen. I was happy, over the moon, but I also completely disappeared into it. Those 3 4 days when this high was peaking, I couldn't concentrate. I couldn't read a book. I couldn't sit and watch TV. I couldn't focus on anything. I couldn't even write an email because my mind was not there. I was mentally on my Instagram page, just waiting to pick up my phone next and see where I've reached, what's happened, how many followers have increased. Because every time I was opening my Instagram page, plus 20 followers, plus 30 followers, plus 50 followers, and I was losing my mind, checking messages, checking views, checking stories again and again and again. And then, of course, I did post more reels after that. None of them reached 90K. Actually, it was just one other reel, and that reached around 5K. But I was constantly chasing that 90K feeling, the high. And then one fine morning, I woke up to look at my flourishing Instagram page. I was just responding to a comment, and the moment I pressed enter, there was a flash on the screen that said, Instagram has suspended your account. Yay! And for a bit there, I could not believe what just happened or what I was reading on the screen. I went into denial for like just a bit, and soon realized that, oh my god, it's happened. And then it asked me to do some verification. I uploaded my Aadhaar card. I did a video selfie as well. And I thought, okay, I've done what they've asked for, and my page will be back. The message that I received after uploading all these things was that they will take some time to come back, and the timeline was 72 hours. And then I started researching online about this whole thing and found out that it could take anywhere between 72 hours to a week or more, or sometimes even a month. Of course, I was losing it again. And but by the end of the day, within 8 hours, I believe, I got an email saying that they've reviewed my documents I uploaded and the video selfie, and Instagram has decided to disable my account. And I will not be able to use that anymore. Hooray! Just like that, poof, my page was gone, over, done with. in my desperate attempt to get it back, I bought Meta Support, hoping somebody would review it. A human maybe will review it. And I kept telling myself, it's okay. Just give it a day. It'll happen. They will review it. It'll all be fair and you'll get your page back. But alas, that page never came back. And I think that experience left a bigger impact on me than I realized, because suddenly there was this silence. By the way, that page was active only for 4 days, but I was feeling this void after it was disabled, like somebody had died. I would pick up my phone out of habit and remember that there was nothing to open anymore. There was this weird emptiness. And after sitting with that for a while, I realized one more thing, that I still wanted to create. That never changed. But maybe I'll do it differently. If you have an Instagram, or if you've ever tried creating, you will know that if you lose an Instagram page once, it is possible that any other pages that you create following that could be flagged and disabled by Instagram. So it's best to not have any connections with your old device, email, IP address, etc. etc. Now I know that I cannot create another Instagram page because all of it will just be in vain. So now I don't want to chase trends anymore. I don't want to create things because they're working for somebody else. I don't want to keep looking outside and forget my own voice. I want to talk about what I actually think. I'm If I'm feeling low, I want to talk about that. If I'm feeling happy, I want to share that as well. If I have a thought sitting in my head for 3 days, maybe that becomes a video. You never know. I want this space to feel honest and a little reflective, possibly messy sometimes. There is a lot of mess in my head. But trust me, it'll always be real. And that is the reason I started this YouTube channel. And after having this YouTube channel for a few days now, I've realized that YouTube has a lot less noise compared to Instagram. Instagram has stories, views on stories, post, views on post, or share or comments, and then reels, and then comments, share, repost on reels. Then they have messages, then they have this something new called instant. It's just become a lot of noise on Instagram. And I think YouTube is a lot less to deal with. There's only long form videos or shorts. They've introduced post, but I don't think it's taken off so much. At least that's from my knowledge. But um, I find it more stable, uh, less distracting. There's no story. There's no constant performance that I have to put up, that, oh, this is what I'm doing. Here's a story of me having a coffee and, walking somewhere pretty, etc. So I don't have to constantly perform for YouTube. And take it from somebody who's had their fair share of experience with social media. If you've been sitting on something for months or years, or waiting for a perfect time to do something, I don't think that that'll ever come, the perfect time. I think at some point you decide that this version of you is enough, and then you just begin. And so, this is me, beginning again at 36. And this time, I just want to be me, and I just want to stay. This time, I'm not going to delete. This time, I'm not going to lose patience. I am putting this out there so you can hold me accountable. And if you're still watching this video, kudos. Congratulations. You finally know 1% of me. And I hope that you enjoyed watching me talk nonsense. And that I really hope that you stay. And if you've had any similar experiences, then please comment below, like, share, subscribe if you want to, and come back again. Bye.